So I'm just going to create a new test from scratch.
And everybody has ExamView. It's part of our Big Ideas. If you've never used ExamView before, you can download it from the Big Ideas website.
So whatever textbook you have will be here. I'm just going to go chapter 1. And I'm just going to click some random questions that I want on there. We'll even do some short answer ones at the bottom. We'll do that one. That one looks fun. Okay, so this one, some of the matching equations won't work. So like this matching equation right here, I tried this one the other day, it didn't work. However, this one worked. So it has to do with what format the answers are in. So I think because this format, it's text-based, and this one, it should be text-based, but it wouldn't, this one would not transfer over. So this one did. So I'll just click finish. So this is really fast. So all of you probably already have tests that are done in ExamView. So here's how you do the export. So you go up to File, and then you go down to Export, and then you'll notice that it says Canvas. So you're going to choose your Canvas folder. I always save things to my desktop. It's really important to know where you saved it. Otherwise, you won't be able to get back to it. So I'm just going to say delete later training quiz. And then you have to name it again. So delete later training quiz. This is going to be its directory name. I never mess with anything in the middle. Just try to keep it easy. And then we click OK. And technically, it should have been exported somewhere. So it's right here on my desktop. Once you're in Canvas, you want to go to your home page. You can go to Settings, Import, Content, and then the content type right here would be Blackboard. So the Blackboard 6789, that's the one that you choose. So choose that, and then you're going to choose the file from your computer. So I saved it on my desktop so I could find it pretty easily. Here it is. So I'm going to add that in there. I usually leave this alone. I do all content, overwrite any of them, and like in case I have a question that I've already chosen. And then you click import. And you can see right here it's running. So we have to wait until it says completed before you can add it. Okay, so it shows that it's been completed. So if I go to my module page, I should be able to add a quiz. So if I go to my quiz, you'll see it's right here. Now that it's there, I click add item. So this is an old quiz, and an old quiz, you'll notice right here, the little rocket ship, it's not shaded. So because it's not shaded, that just tells you it's an old quiz. So if I open it, you can preview it, and all of the questions that were in the ExamView test generator have now populated over, and you didn't have to type anything with all of their answer choices. This was the matching question where they just have to choose the answer. This is one where they have to type in their answer, and this is nice too because if you click the 3 dots, they have access to typing math equations. So here's your quiz in preview mode. So if I wanted to edit the quiz, you could. Sync to Infinite Campus, you have your allow multiple attempts, let them see the correct answer. I never let them see the correct answer. If it's a quiz, I always just let them see which questions they got wrong or right. I also do only one question at a time without any backtracking because I don't want them to cheat. So the other feature, so this is an old quiz, and Shauna and I, for the life of us, are trying to figure out how to convert old quizzes to new quizzes. So if we go to quizzes on the left-hand side, this is the quiz that I just imported. And again, this means that the sync to Infinite Campus is disabled, so that's a really easy way to check. So we're gonna migrate this quiz, and it creates a new quiz in the new quizzes with a new format. So then when I click on this, it's gonna open in new quizzes, and it's gonna look a lot different than the other one. The great thing about this is that you can now make an item bank and share it with other teachers. So I have some item banks here just from summer school that we've already been working on, and that a lot of teachers are collaborating on. So say I just want to add an item bank and just call it training. And then say I want this question on my first quiz. So I click on it. It's a multiple choice question. I sometimes like to organize my question and put, I use this for quiz 1.1, just so I know whether or not I want to use the question again. And then at the bottom where it goes to item banking, I can add this to an item bank. So I can add it to my existing one, which is what I'm going to do because I just made a training one. So I can add it there and click add. You can also create a new item bank within this screen. So now this question is going to be added to that item bank. And then when I go to my item banks, I can share that with anybody that you want to. So if you want to have common item banks for your departments, you just go here and click share. And you just type in, you have to type in everybody's email, but once you do that, your entire department will have access to the quizzes. So it's just a matter of going through the process of exporting them from ExamView to a quiz and then converting that quiz to a new quiz, which is a lot faster than having to retype all of it yourself.
And saving the item banks is key because especially if you're going to make different tests for different classes, you can pull your own questions without having to redo everything.